I'm Nick. The band's Post Paradise. I'm sing and play guitar.
I'm Amy. I play cello in place of second guitar.
I'm Josh and I play bass.
I'm Craig and I play drums.
Thanks for joining me today, guys. I'm going to dive straight in with the first question. Do you want to tell us a bit about yourselves, how you met, where you're from, sort of thing?
Okay. We met online. I moved into. We're from Colorado, U.S. here, and we ended up. I moved into town a couple years ago and just started looking online for other musicians, and then came across Craig, the drummer, in the summer of last year, and then we started just kind of jamming around, playing some songs that I had written, and then we were, looking for other people, didn't know where it was going to go, like another guitar. We definitely knew we needed a bass player, but we went through like 8 people before finding Josh here. And we said, why don't we, try something different? And so we went with cello instead. And I said, if it works, it works. So we sent out I think it was MySpace, just look for Fort Collins, which is where we're from, and cello. And like 2 people came up, and she was the first person to email. And she's like, sure, I'll do it. So tried it out and it worked out. So it's kind of a cool. I can't think of any bands that have done it exactly like this, like arrangement with instruments. So it's kind of a new thing. It's cool.
Yeah, it is sounding pretty good. Who are your personal favourite artists and who are the band's influences?
Well, I'll start.
Yeah.
Back in the '60s, there's a band called the Beatles. They were pretty great. Enjoy them quite a bit.
I think I've heard.
Yeah, right.
Not quite sure, but...
Yeah, they. I don't know. I just really, as far as like songwriting goes, I try to look at them because they had this way of taking the song to like its simple, purest form. So it's like I could write an 8-minute song, but it's like, what do you really have to say? So that's what like a lot of these songs I feel like are kind of, try to get to the point a little more. Just really been into them a lot lately. You guys.
I have a huge mix of music. I grew up playing cello, so classical music has been a big influence in my life. I don't know, so many Incubus, Dashboard Confessional, a lot of different ones.
I guess Pink Floyd and Eric Johnson, BDR's first sort of inspired me to play music, but I guess Nirvana and Radiohead, Brendan Benson. I have a lot that I pull from as far as influences, but I guess that's right.
There's so much.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm influenced by a lot of different stuff, from Radiohead to hip hop, and I actually grew up playing a lot of blues and stuff with my brother and dad, so this is cool as well. And really anything that just gets me going, and the drums. Gotta have good beat and stuff.
You've got a good mix then to throw into the band.
Yeah, definitely.
What genre do you think you fit into?
It's definitely rock. It's kind of, you have like alternative just turns into like everything, and now indies the same way. It's like, oh, you're an indie band, okay, so you're the same as 2 trillion other bands out there, but I don't know, you kind of have to go. I mean, we have a cello, so I guess that's pretty alternative.
Where did your band name come from?
Yeah.
That
Yeah, we I don't know, we tried for, it had to be at least 2 months, something like that, of like coming up with a name. We just like email something and be like, oh my god, I love it, and then everyone's like, yeah, not so much. And yeah, what do we wanted to have the word bodacity in there somewhere?
I wanted Troubadours of Bodacity.
Yeah, which might have been a little much for this project. So I don't know. I think Post Paradise, it's just kind of, it's one of those things where you want to have a name that people can like remember, and I think it's kind of memorable, and it's something that you can think of like, well, what did they mean when this came up, And I used to live in Florida, which I'm really glad to be out of there now, and it was it's great for a certain amount of time, but everyone's, oh, welcome to paradise, and you just kind of realize there's not really a whole lot of paradise to it. The deeper you get, which is like anywhere, but it's that kind of. It's that kind of a theme, so this is after.
I was going to ask if you'd ever change your name, but if you spent months looking for it.
Yeah, we really, actually, we almost changed it, just because we found out there's another band a couple years ago, in Denver, actually, like an hour away, not even an hour away from us, and they had a MySpace page that wasn't like, I don't know, we just overlooked it. I overlooked it completely. and we find out they, it was sometime in like 2006 they were a band, and they were just like, people have been, even like now we have, we'll book a show and they end up pulling from the internet and they like find that band in the picture and they're like these 14-year-olds, so it was a little embarrassing. But I think we have enough stuff online now that we come up for a couple pages before you ever find them, so I think we're going to stick with it.
I nearly did that with the show. Found out a few weeks later that there was another show with the same name.
Yeah, it's trouble. Hopefully they weren't really, really bad. Then they think that, that was you.
The tracks that I'm playing are called Better Off and Mine to Own. Can you tell us a bit about the tracks, the story behind them?
Let's see. Better Off is like the first song I think that I had finished for this like project. It's it's just kind of a thing where if you're like in a relationship with someone and they say, okay, well, this is, it's time to be over, but almost like if you can see something they don't. I don't know. It's a, just that kind of experience for me. Like they think they know what's going on, but it's just two different, different opinions. And this is the whole, standing there until you see I'm right, like in the lyrics, that kind of a thing. And Mine to Own is my wife and I, we broke it up plenty of times over the years we've been together. And it's the whole situation where you break up and then you grow a little bit and then you get back together and you break up and you grow a little bit, and it's that whole process that probably everybody's been through, like just that kind of a thing.
Nations just to get to you, and in hottest sun, darkest nights, I'll stand and sing to you this aria until you see I'm right. Don't tell me you'd be better off alone, 'cause you won't do it all alone. So blue, I carve a path across the mountains just to get to you.